Guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today I'm going to do my final Christmas cards for the season. It is December. I haven't gotten mine out yet, but I plan to do it this next week. So I don't know how many of you have got yours out already, but if you have, I am so proud of you, and I would love to hear how you organize so that you can get it done. All right, so I have the stamp sets that I'm going to be using today is Peaceful Cabin, which I absolutely adore. And it is retiring unhappily for me because I'm very upset by it retiring, but I have it. So I'm not going to probably be putting this in my BOGO sale. And also because I wanted to make it a Christmas card, and this one isn't, the sentiments don't go quite so much. Hey, Lola. With Christmas, I decided to use the Peaceful Deer just for the sentiments. So hopefully you guys will like this. And I wanted to show you, if you are a part of my Besties Club, you every time we get together, I give you a thank you card. And this time I'm using usually all the time, because I love this, is the basic note cards and envelopes. It all comes together, and I use these. They're perfect to put into the package. So, yay. Hey, Kim. So I just wanted to let you know that this is what I'm using for my very first card today. And we can go ahead and get started. Let me get out all my stuff. So first we have the card with the envelope that they come together, which I love. And I'm just going to, it's already scored for you and everything, so you don't even have to score it. But these are really nice for when you just need a quick card and it's not so big to decorate. It's probably why I like them so much. Okay, so it's already scored for us, which I've said. So I have that. Then I have the DSP, the designer series paper that comes with the kit. Not the kit, with the suite. It's everything is listed on my blog, which is tedderbearstamping.com. Hey, Gail. And I won't have the measurements for you today because there's a lot to get through, but I wanted to let you know, if you want to recreate this, everything is out on my blog. So let's get started on this. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on here because it's so pretty. This DSP is so, I think I bought 10 packages, and of course I use them with the besties, so I had to give them away. But I think I have 2 left for myself. I love it. All right, so this is a specialty designer paper because it has silver in it. And let me hold it up so you can see. So it has, yeah, you can see that a little bit. It's snowing, but it's got silver in it. And I mean, this paper is stunning. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to come in with a piece that I kind of measured. Let me put my lid on my glue. And I'm going to use, because the paper the DSP is gray, so I wanted to just use gray. And it's funny, but both cards I'm doing today have 2 ink colors, which I hardly ever do. And it's gray and the Memento black. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to put it about there. I should have brought it down a little bit, but that's okay. And then I'm going to come in with the sentiment that I wanted to use, which is wishing you the best. And I think I will be cutting some of this off. Whoop, that is not straight, but at least the one that I did before is. All right, so I would end up cutting this off. You take the die that comes with it, and it cuts it out so that cuts part of the around the chimney and the roof, and then this little part on the front porch or back porch, and then a nice little snowbank. So I already have that done. And I did stamp the wishing you the best with basic black. Okay, so that is going to go on here. I am going to pop it up so that it has some dimension. And I'm going to use my black dimensionals, which I love too. Well, really, I love any dimensional that we sell because it is so high quality, and I love that it adds drama. So this is the easy card. The next one is a little bit more time consuming and a little bit more, not hard, but you got to work a little bit more at it. All right, so, and like I said, everything's on my blog, teddybearstamping.com. All right, so now we're gonna do the inside, and I did cut the inside. Okay, so this is this. I'm going to go ahead, and for the inside, I want to just say thank you. And this is for, like I said, my besties group. Hey, Jenna, nice to see you. So if you're a part of my besties, you get a thank you card, and you get like between $19 and $21 worth of product with your $34 payment. So you're really getting quite a bit. Whoops, I put away my thing and forgot. I want to stamp the fox. He's so cute. Okay, so also I would be stamping the fox on the envelope, which I have already done. All right. So, I don't know whether you all know this, but, see, I use this. I'm just going to use the back that we did earlier. You weren't supposed to see that part. Oh, well, it's a good thing paper has two sides. All right, so for my besties, when we get together, my besties and I, we always had got charms for bracelets. So that is something that we also give with our besties group is charms. And this month's charm, I'm really excited, is a fox. It's really cute. So if you join either the one online or the one at my house, you get a charm too. Let me see if I've got it close because I did have one right. Yep, it's right here. It's got a little fox. Isn't it cute? See if you can see that. I love it. Hey, Andy. Nice to see you here. Okay, so that is it for my little thank you card. And I apologize for those of you that might be in my Besties Club. You just saw what you got. But I'm not signing the inside. I'm just putting a Post-it so you can use it. All right, so let's go to the next one. All right, so I need smoky slate and white. And they are going, well, goodness, I don't think, I didn't cut the white. All right, so Pat, talk to everybody while I run and cut the white for this. It's going to be really fast. Okay, see? So you have two that are the same. Now, I did see this on Pinterest, but I went ahead and changed it all up. So hers was the same, like the same color on both. Mine's going to be different because, of course, I have to have it be different. So I'm going to come in with my scoring. And you do it where you do a 1/2 inch and 1 inch from the edge. So I already have them marked, and I'm just doing it this way because it's easier than trying to get it over here because I'm right-handed. So you're going to do this on both sets, white and whatever, if you do the same color or whatever. So this is 6 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you're going to do it, for me, it's 5 1/4 to 5 3/4, and that makes it to where it works. It is a great card for men too. All right, so I am going to go ahead and score these, or I've already scored them, but use my bone folder to make them nice. And come back, kind of like a fan fold. So this is a fancy fold card, and you're going to do them both. Now, the besties and I have decided we're going to do a paper share, and the really cool part about it is if you participate and you want to come to the party afterwards, you get to have 12 cards. Sorry, there's only 3 of us, 4 each, made with all the paper that you just got. So it's kind of cool. All right, so we have these 2 ready to go. I will be putting out the info on that after a bit. I still have to do some numbers, and then I'll be ready. All right, so you're going to take, this is going to be my front, and then you're going to put this on, the black on, and it's got a border all the way around. And you're going to go ahead, and I'm not doing it right now because I'm not going to do this part, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. All right, so you're going to glue it on, but don't put any glue right here. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. No, you can go ahead. And you're going to do the smaller, you have the 2 layering circles, and I don't have which ones they are, but you can kind of tell that they're not quite, 4 inches. So it's probably, maybe, I don't know. I don't even know why I went there. So you're going to go ahead and cut this out. Then once it's cut out, because it will go through 2 layers because it's not detailed, and it will go through both layers. You might have to go over it twice, but I haven't had to do that. Then once you have that done, you're going to go through it, because this is all on the inside. It doesn't matter. You're going to go ahead and do your timber embossing folder on top. Now you could do it so it is only on the black right here, and then you don't see any on the smoky slate at all. It's up to you. Okay, so I already have that part done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I have not folded these, so let me get that done. So you get to watch it twice. But it's really not noticeable which, the inside, because you won't see this part. Okay. All right, so then you're going to take the smaller circle that I showed you, and you're going to put it on a piece of the silver. And the reason why you want it a little bit not as big is because we're going to put it inside, and it's going to leave this really pretty thing on the front. See how pretty that is? Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on. I'm going to go ahead and use my glue, and why do I keep taking it off the wrong end? All right, been doing it all day. I'm going to go ahead and just put it around the circle because I don't want it to ooze out. If it does, I can always come in with my eraser. Okay. Kind of is easier if you do it from above so you can see. Okay. And then make sure that's adhered. Okay, so now we have our front piece all ready to go. Already pretty, isn't it? All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that aside. And we're going to decorate our inside. So we're going to go ahead and put a black piece. They're all the same. And then we're going to, hold on, have another piece. Oh, I just dropped a bunch on the floor. Okay. Did you hear all that? I got lots of stuff going on here. All right, hold on. I had it all in my envelope so I wouldn't lose it. All right, so you're going to go ahead and put this on. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, this paper, oh, I really wish they wouldn't retire the paper. In fact, I don't know. Is it retiring? Sometimes they keep it. This would be one to keep. All right. Hey, Allison. Nice to see you here. Okay, so we have that. Then we're going to have two of the same size, and I'll show you why in just a second. We're going to go ahead and clean off this because, oh, we don't have to because that was gray. We're going to use black for this one. Because this is peeking in and I wanted it to really show up. So we're going to put it about here. And then you're going to also stamp it. Well, no, you're not going to also stamp it. You're going to take this and put on this part here. This cuts out all the little doohickeys and it makes windows, which I really love. So you're going to do this and then you bring in that other die that, let's see, shoot. I had everything sitting here. There's another die that goes around the house. I think it's up by my cutting machine because I did it beforehand. So you're going to run this through and then you have this where you can see it's got holes. I don't know that you can tell. See if you can see my hand moving. All right. You've got to make sure you poke out all of your windows because we're going to add a colored window to it and you really want it to show. All right. So get out a piece of very small, I mean, it's tiny, Mango Melody, and you're going to just put it behind this. All right, so I'm going to get glue dots just to hold it in place. And I haven't popped everything out yet, but let's just do it this way. This will be easier. We'll put it on each side of the window. Then it doesn't matter if you make it or not. So my bestie Carol showed us how to do this on one of the cards that we're doing this month. But see how it's got now lights in there? Love it. Okay, so these all come out. Let's get those out. I got them all out of everything else. So then with your other piece that you had, you're going to line it up and then put that die along the back side. And then you have it like this. because you can't put this on here because then you'll see the snow through and it won't look real. We're all about it looking real. So then we're going to go ahead and adhere this onto this, and then we'll trim the edges for anything that's not quite matching up because this is the size we want right here, the front one. All right, so let's go ahead and put some glue dots around. Well, to be honest, I don't want them on the top yet. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I had a great time. My kids came and well, 3 of 5. I knew the other ones wouldn't come, but it was nice that I had 3 of them here. It's important. And we just sat at the table for probably a good hour after dinner, just talking, at least an hour. All right, so now I'm going to come in with my scissors and just trim off this excess. It's just nice when nobody fights and you're all just laughing and having fun. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and put this on here. And we want to make sure before we do that we put this on top and make sure that really it's where we want it to be and it's not. So we're going to move this up just a tad. I probably could have had a little bit more white. Come down a little. Okay, so this is where I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue just on this part. Yes, it was so nice having them all together. Okay. Now remember, some of this isn't going to show quite as much because it's hidden under here. All right, so we have that. Then I didn't put anything behind here yet. So I wanted to use the dies that came with the set. And because I cut through the black and the gold or the silver, I'm using those as my templates to make the trees. So we have a big one here, and you just kind of lay it where you think it would look good. And then we'll add glue dots as we go. And then a black one. And then I cut one using the other die that puts holes, and from the, it's not felt. Why do I have a problem with this word? It's not felt, but it's really soft. I don't know. All day today, I keep looking it up because you know how you have one of those brain things when you can't figure it out. All right, so I'm going to stick that here. And then we'll put in the others. So if any of you remember the name Satin, was it Satin? It might have been. No, it's not Satin. Now it's going to bug me. All right, so I want contrast is what we're looking for. All right, and then I'm going to bring in one of my dimensionals. Here it is. Just to put behind the house because we want it to stand out. I know this is down solid, but this is going to make it pop up just to make it look more realistic. As realistic as it can look on a card, right? All right, so I just put in a glue dot behind the roof. All right. Then I have this and this, which I'm going to do on the front. But I wanted, and I don't know whether it's too late, to add a smoke coming off of this. Now, my last one, I used different paper. So I'm not sure this is going to show or if it looks silly because it's going to go right over this star. But I'm going to use black because it's going to be hard to see. but this is so pretty. I want to use it. Yep. You can barely tell. Oh, well. So that's the chimney smoke coming up. Isn't that cool? That is so awesome, Pat. I love that. Okay, now we're going to take this, and I want it to kind of be on the front to give it dimension. So I'm going to put a glue dot on the front of it so it will sit on the front. But I want it to come out of the card too. So kind of like that. All right. And then I'm going to take one of the ones I did on the silver and, well, didn't want to stick, and put that behind in a little bit just to give it something. All right. So now we're almost done with this part. We're going to go ahead and put tear and tape on. If I can find where I stuck it. Well, it has to be here, right? Okay, so we're going to try and use the tape right here. Now, I heard that if you do it on one of these, it makes it run smoother. That's what I'm hoping. Snowy white velvet, velvet. I don't know why I have a time with that velvet. Velvet. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to do some on this one. There we go. Velvet. Okay, before we put this together, you know what might be nice is to stick this inside the white part, because it would be kind of hard to do that otherwise. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and velvet. Not suede either, Joy. Hey, Joy. Yes, it was velvet. I don't know why that one word. I'm sure you girls have had that happen before, where it's just a word gets stuck and you can never remember it. Okay. Velvet. Okay. All right. Now we have the tape here. We're going to go ahead and flatten this out so that we can make sure that they line up. Okay. And then, because you don't want it to not look right. But this is the fun part. This is like, I was just so thrilled today, and I kept looking at this card going, oh my God, it's so pretty. All right, so when you go to mail it, it is going to go in like an accordion so that it will fold like this, and it will fit into a card. Thanks, Pat. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that forgot. Okay, so I thought it looked a little bit boring. Oh, wait, I think I wanted to put one more tree on the other side. Let's do that real quick. On the other side of the opening. There we go. Just enough to where it adds. There we go. So see how pretty that is? It's so cool. All right, not done. I cut 2 strips of this, and I only see one. Oh, nope, there it is. Yay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put liquid glue on this because it is much easier to get it lined up if you can squish it around a little bit. You don't want it to squish out though, so be careful. This just makes it look more finished, in my opinion. Okay. And then I have a sneak peek of some rhinestones that you can buy in January, unless you're a demonstrator, and then you can buy it now, which I would love for you to sign up under me. Okay, if you live in the US. Okay, so we have that. Doesn't that make it look much better? Yes, it's so cool. And then looking at it from underneath, from the top, but this will stand up on anybody's mantle and they'll never want to take it down. Okay, so then we're going to bring in a piece of scrap right here. Whoops, excuse my reach. And we're going to do a sentiment, and hopefully this, yes. I was worried I didn't get a good scrap that would fit it. Okay, I'm going to do memento. And just stamp it. It says it's the best time of year. We're going to do the back too. So now I'm going to fussy cut this because I want to be able to go around the letters and make it look a little bit more fun. Now, if you don't like this part, you could do it like I always do, which is just making it a strip and cutting off those edges. It'll look just as good, but I wanted it to be just a little bit more of a wow. Whoops. Be careful because these scissors are super sharp. Okay, so I want that to go here on the front, and that really pops with the white and the black. Thank you, Lois. Lola, you just might win it. You never know. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I'm coming in with the really beautiful, they're called Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Now, the camera just doesn't, well, it kind of does when you do that. Woohoo! And I'm going to use these just to set off this black. It's so pretty. I have to play with my new stuff, right? Okay, now for the back, we have this because we want you to be able to, oh, here's that. I didn't lose this. This goes around the house and it just cuts around the house and the chimney and puts a little thing where the door is. Glad I found that. All right. So I'm going to get out a piece of white that will go with this. And I'm going to this is why I wanted to make this a Christmas card so that I can send it out this year. But I had to get the sentiments from the other set. Okay, where is this sentiment? Sending love and peace. Or peace and love. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sending love and peace this season. And I'm going to do it in the gray because it's a lot softer. Hey, Dottie. Glad you could make it. You guys have made my day. Okay, and then we have to do the fox because he's just too stinking cute to not put him on there. And hold on. See, I'm still giggling, and I've done this twice already. I'm going to do let's put the fox on this part, and let's do the house on the front. We're not so stingy about where everything goes, and you still have room to put your sentiment and put the smokestack thing because it's so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. Okay, so remember, this is retiring, so you need to order it ASAP if you want it, because once it is going into the retiring, it is gonna be gone really fast because everybody loves it. So contact me if you want it, and then you can get my PDF of 16 projects for free for any order over 35. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the back. So we have a place to sign it. And then we're done. And it does fold flat, so it's easy to, put everything together, and then you can just pop it back up and be ready. All right. And remember, it just folds right in like an accordion, and it can be put into an envelope. Isn't that pretty? You guys like it? I love how it came out. I just had to do something a little over the top for this card. All right. And then we have this one that is a thank you gift or thank you card with an envelope, and I can mail one or the other to one of you. I'm going to have it be, I'm going to have it be up for grabs for 2 people. So Pat, if you want to go ahead and do the drawing, we will see who gets it. And then you guys will have to tell me which ones you want. And having all this stuff, I kind of want to have it clear so you can see. Isn't this cute? I love it. Okay, so hopefully you guys come back next week. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do something with the new catalog. I am not sure. I really shouldn't. I might pick something else that's going out so I can highlight it, but we'll have to see. I just get so tickled with the new stuff. So just wait on Pat and we'll be ready to go. So tell me how you guys, how you enjoyed your Christmas or your Thanksgiving. Have you put your tree up yet? I know I can't wait either, Jenna. I have it, but I will be getting the catalogs for my customers tomorrow. You can always come for a visit. Okay, so Dottie and Kim. Yay! Okay, Dottie and Kim, which ones do you guys want? Or do I even have to ask? I might. Oh, wait, I wanted to show you one more thing because I did it once on my own just to see what it would look like. Here's my first try. And it's a very not over the top like I would normally do. It still has the silver. It still has the house. There's no lights on in the house. And that's just as pretty, but it's just a little bit downplayed from this one because, I love to go over the top. So, yes, I didn't cook either. My husband cooked, which I was really excited. And we'd used our china from my parents or my great grandmothers, and that was really fun. It was a nice thing that we get to do, and the kids really enjoyed it, eating on real china. Okay, so Dottie, you like yes, you like the one like this. Do you want the gray one or do you want the black and silver one with the thing? So you guys can let me know because I do have 3 of these. I can do 2 of those and one of, you guys pick. Oh, thanks, Dottie. Okay, well, I will hear from Kim on what she wants to do, and we will see you guys hopefully next week. Thank you again for coming, and let me know if you want to participate in the paper share. That is a really fun time we're going to have. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.